In this video, we are going to talk about saving money. So at the top here are the formulas that are provided for you in this section. On our first question, we have a college that predicts in 18 years it will take $250,000 to attend college for 4 years. Hannah has a substantial amount of cash and wishes to invest a lump sum of money for her child's college fund. How much should Hannah set aside now in an account with an APR of 7% compounded monthly in order to have $250,000 in the account in 18 years? So for this first question, we're going to be calculating the present value, how much she needs to deposit today. And in that formula, the A represents the amount that she needs in the future, which is our $250,000. All right, on the bottom we have parentheses 1 plus. The little r represents the interest rate, but you have to change it into decimal form, so 7% would be 0.07. The N represents how many times interest is compounded in a year. So if they say monthly, then that means 12 times each year. Close parentheses. We raise it to the power of 12 times number of years. And since we're looking at 18 years, we're going to have 12 times 18. So then we get on a calculator to punch it out. So here is where I have punched it out. I just used the Desmos online calculator. And so notice that with that you do have to put the power in its own parentheses there. And so you'll see that in order to have $250,000 in the future, she would have to deposit $71,173.58. Okay, so once again, there are our formulas. In this next question, we have Riley, who starts an IRA, which is just an individual retirement account, at the age of 22 to save for retirement. And she deposits $400 each month. The IRA has an average annual interest rate of 7%. How much money will she have saved when she retires at the age of 65? So now we're looking at the future value of an investment. We start with her payment amount. So it said that she is paying $400 each month. And then we're going to multiply by, on top, I'm going to use double parentheses because a calculator doesn't have the square bracket. So we have 1 plus, the interest rate in this case was 7%, so change it to the decimal 0.07. We are looking at monthly payments because it said she's paying each month, so that is divided by 12 to the power of 12 times. And she's 22 right now. She'll retire at 65. So if you look at the difference, we're looking at 43 years. And then we have minus a 1, close parentheses. And then on the bottom, we have just 0.07 divided by 12. So again, we'll get on our calculator to punch that out. So again, I used Desmos, and you'll notice just the use of the double parentheses instead of the bracket. And so we can see that in the future, her money will be worth $1,310,451.88. Okay, and then finally, again, here are our formulas. And in this particular problem, we have Ruby, who wishes to retire at the age of 65 with $1,900,000 in her retirement account. When she turns 25, she decides to begin depositing money into an account with an APR of 8%. So they're looking for the monthly deposit that Ruby must make in order to reach her goal. So now we're looking at our third formula. What is the amount of payment she must make? So her future value, she's wanting $1,900,000. And it says her interest rate is 8%, so as a decimal, that would be 0.08. It is a monthly deposit, so divided by 12. And then again on the bottom, I'll do double parentheses, 1 plus 0.08 divided by 12 to the power of 12 times. She is 25 now, and she's retiring at 65, so that's a difference of 40 years. And then we'd squeeze in the -1 there, and then we get on our calculator to get our payment. Okay, so on my calculator, again, this is how I punched it out in Desmos. And so we're seeing that in order to reach this goal, she needs to be making a monthly payment of $544.26.